called my name, you wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain. Since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never.
We are at the oldest continually operating stadium in the NFL as you get a look inside Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Green Bay Packers. Two teams that have met at least twice a year since 1932. The Lions and Packers underway from Lambeau. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. They begin on the ground with Galindo. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. And Charles, we see some of the injuries that have popped up for this franchise and obviously hoping to get these guys back on the field in a hurry.
Brandon, I'm going to go ahead and age myself, but I'm going to ask you, when you were in high school and there were injuries, did you hear next man up from your coaches?
Well, you hear it every week now in the NFL, that's for sure.
You know, back when I played when dinosaurs roamed the earth, you didn't hear next man up. You heard, oh, no, we got to put in Davis. What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
Here's Galindo on first down. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Those defense for the Packers, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. I mean, look at this Packers defense. It's quite a unit. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
On 3rd down, it's Galindo. And he is going to have a Lions first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football.
A lot depended on the spot there, and he got it. But it wasn't by much, was it? I remember Coach Madden talking about, depending on which foot the official used, that would tell you whether you had the first down or not. You want that upfield foot to be the one that spots the ball, don't you?
And you and I have the luxury of a couple extra views here in the booth, and he did get it, but not by much. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. Certainly worth noting he's now 1 catch away from 600. He's at 599 in his career.
16 yards. First down, Detroit.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. A give running left now, Galindo. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5. Another try for Galindo. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second.
And we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. So the opening drive does yield points. Maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here, 1st and 10
at the 20.
Ready? They'll run here with a rookie.
And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. Those are the types of run, Charles, that they say this first-year running back can provide a lot more of in the future.
He made it look easy, didn't he? Picking up that first down. Some have described him as a diamond in the rough with a lot of polish, nice little buffing. This guy could be one of the top backs going forward.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
The Packers at 3-1 here through the first 4 games. And they're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And this is caught by Williams.
So after several rushes to start the game, Charles, they go to the air there and get a nice completion.
Nice mix-up on the play calling, right? Establish the running game, make the defense think you're going to do it again, and then hit them over the top. Now you got them betwixt and between. They don't know which way you're going to come at.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
You talk about this Lions defense.
And they've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 15-yard line. Give them 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
Love looking to throw it. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
And the Packers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes.
Touchdown, Packers! A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Packers have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to rifles one that's going to be intercepted.
And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster, 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him.
A great effort there
with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. And this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10
at their own 24. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Open man right side is St. Brown. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Now gone. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That one unable to develop. Never got going. A loss of a couple. And it's 2nd down. Out of the gun. Gone. Got his man. It's Williams. He fights forward for a couple with a penalty flag down. And the linemen, they're already walking back. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Here's Goff. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. After one, a 14-3 ball game.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
Throwing again is gone. It's Williams on the catch. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the 1st down. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 4th down. Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw.
Pass to the sideline and pull it in.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st.
It's a gain of 45 yards. 1st down, Lions.
180.
They'll try the middle with Dorindo.
Now he's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
From the 24 now, here's a 2nd down and 9.
Goff now looks to throw.
Connecting on the out route here with Higgins.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
It's a gain of
His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down.
Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Handoff here, Guendo. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Miller. And he pushes forward from maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The Lions on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
2 for 1.
Here's Goff. Open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Lions have cut it back within a score. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free. And his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Goff looking to throw. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it, because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius, as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls, because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
Okay, ready?
Now it's 2nd and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Watts. And he stopped immediately there. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Ready, ready, set, cut, blue, set.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Well, this pass broken up. Well, the contact well-timed there, and now 4th down. Here's Daniel Whelan now. Oh, he shifts past him. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And the Lions will take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they come in losers of 2 straight. And remember, they've got the open date on their calendar next weekend. But you think it's vitally important, Charles, that they focus on the task at hand here?
Absolutely, because these players, they know what's coming up. And the difference between taking time off following a win versus doing so on a 3-game losing streak, that's absolutely huge, because they may come back if they lose this game to a facility, and there may be new faces in there and some teammates lost.
Now gone. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
From the gun on 3rd down, Goff. He's got his target. That's complete. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Lions have retaken the lead. Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Makes the score Lions 18. Packers 14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
On the double.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Blue striker. Ready, go. Hut.
Love. He's airing it out for Williams. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area and it winds up incomplete.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Ready. Black, 95.
Here's Love. That is caught. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
Ready up.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Come on, set. Black 40. Set, run.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Usually the big fella's a blocker, a lead back, but he gets the ball on 1st down. What a surprise for everyone. And as a former safety, if he breaks into the secondary and you see him coming, you just know that's a whole lot of man you've got to deal with now.
Set, ready, set.
Now Love. He finds his man complete. That's Vasquez. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Here we go. Here we go. Set. Ready.
Love now. He's into space past the 25. And down to the 16-yard line. 17 more yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Ready.
Again to the fullback on the dive. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
They've definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
Ready.
4 yards
ready.
remain on 2nd down. Ball on the 10.
Here we go. 52 blue. Ready, ready.
Throwing. Love. Got a man, and he hits him stride. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Packers have moved out in front. Point after, right down the middle. And that gives them a 3-point lead. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And you figure, Charles, they have enough time here in the first half, more than a minute to put a drive together, at least get them in position to try a field goal.
Yeah, they get all 3 timeouts at their disposal, so I'm actually thinking bigger. With those 3 timeouts, that amount of time on the clock, I'm thinking about trying to get a touchdown and settle for a field goal. But that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. Gone. Underneath for Miller. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Goff. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
Here's Stout to punt as he boots this one away.
Fielded just inside the 30. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. These offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3?
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case, not only you want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about saying defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Set, ready, go, ready.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Watts.
And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1. From the 48-yard line, here's the 2nd and 8.
Here we go, ready.
Play fake. Here's Love. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Ready. Cut.
To throw now. Here's Love. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. On now is the Packers punter, as he'll kick it away for the second time. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Goff now to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Higgins. And he's up in it after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll show the defense.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And taken right on the 30. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return.
And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10.
Okay.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 4.
Hey, check mega. Let's go. Set, go. Black.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. And he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did, wanting that quick takeoff as the ball was snapped, but I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves that get you to jump.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
2nd and 9 from the 44.
Let's go now. Ready.
Love looking to throw it.
They'll swing that out wide to Jacobs.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
They're going to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Man, that is one fearless wide receiver right there, because he knows he's going to take a shot, and he did. That's one of those situations where you know you're going to feel one way or the other, so you might as well hang on to it, and he does for good yardage.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss.
Come on, set. 10 black.
Looking to throw. Love. It's complete to Williams. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Ready. Black, yellow, 43. Cut.
Back to throw. Love. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Plain and simple. That's the 2nd time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
And was this game announced as a night game prior to, and maybe his rhythm is just off? He's got thrown off. He's got to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Goff now looking to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him, because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
3rd and 3.
From the gun, here's Goff. He's got his receiver to Slaw. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I like what they tried to do there. They didn't get a completed pass downfield, but they came off of a momentum play. Big-time gain on the previous snap, came right back and threw one deep, hoping to catch them on their heels.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Back to throw, Goff. Now they set up the screen, that's complete. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
Well, they certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
A first down carry now for Miller. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him, but his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. A shotgun snap for Goff. got his man in stride, complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 12-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll give them a fresh set of downs.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Detroit.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
On the give, it's Gorindo.
And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Like 20.
Now it's gone.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. This one tough. They need 9 yards on 3rd down. Here's Goff. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
Daniel Bellinger
From 10 yards out. And the Lions are an extra point away from taking the lead here in the 4th. A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And he returns this to the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
On the set.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. But right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations, he wasn't going to allow extra coverage to keep him from getting the football.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
And this offense on 3rd down today, 2 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Up the middle they go. Watts. And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped him right where it all started. On now is the Packers punter, as he'll come on to kick this one away. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away.
A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll work this one out to about the 38. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball.
Again, it's Gorindo.
And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring it up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go. To throw is gone.
That one behind his receiver and incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
It has to be a little frustrating for them, because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Watts. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and we watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Looking to throw. Love. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
And with a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
On the set.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Check Fury. Ready.
Up the middle they go. Watts. And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a 1st at the Lions 33.
88 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Ultra. Go Ultra. Ready. Set.
On 3rd down, it's Watts.
And he's going to have a Packers 1st down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. Well, now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
Let's go. Yellow.
They'll fake the jet sweep there. Instead, hand to Jacobs up the middle.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Ultra. Ready.
2nd down, Jacobs once more.
And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Love.
This pass caught. It's Dobbs with it.
And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 14.
Ready.
First down. First and 10
Come on,
at the
38.
14-yard line.
Set.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Watts. Yeah, boy, and it's tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. Second down.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. And everyone on their assignment defensively there as he'll be taken down behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Ready. 10 black. Ready.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds.
Heady on that one, huh? Getting out of bounds before the 2-minute warning. They get an extra timeout, extra opportunity to move the ball downfield. Very smart football.
Here's first and goal. Jacobs is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3.
Less than 2 minutes to play. Down to the wire we go in a 1-point game. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. One more time with Jacobs. And this time he is in. Josh Jacobs, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Packers have taken a fourth-quarter lead.
And this is a time of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortunes. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a question of who can wear down who. And that's excellent work to put a long drive together and finish it with a touchdown run to take the lead.
Hut. Ready.
Now Love. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points. And that helps. That gives him a 7-point lead. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. They'll come up first and 10 here. He was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
The way he's throwing the football today, I'm almost surprised when he doesn't complete a pass like that there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's throwing it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. That means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. This is where, of course, it's good to have a veteran quarterback under center.
He would just be able to put on one of those blood pressure clips, and nothing would be different for him. He's done it many times before, expects to get it accomplished again.
And this will wind up the Lions' first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
Now a timeout called for by the offense, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Now it's gone. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
Short gain, last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely. This defense, they're saying go right ahead with those.
Here comes second down at 5.
Goff. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. the second of their timeouts. As the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long.
Goff now to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
They go ahead and snap it. Goff.
He'll try to do it himself.
And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield.
It's a gain of 8. And the Lions first down.
He'll look to throw. Here's Higgins out on the right side.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
And the spike comes with 9 seconds left to go.
The Lambeau faithful making as much noise as they can. It's 3rd down.
To throw. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Looks like a